Hi, this is Goddess Renix here. Um, I just wanted to say that we are being tested every day, and we need to be strong enough to use our intuition. You have to be Your faith has to be strong, and your faith in knowing that you are you're not wrong. If you're the one that's always doing right, you are not wrong. Because there are going to be a series of tests coming for people. Are you going to move on, or are you going to stay stuck in a karmic cycle? So there's tests for us spiritual teachers, and there's tests for you guys. Did we lead the right collective to a state of freedom? Did we hit the magician stage? Because the death spell that I went through is a period of death and rebirth, and that's I don't remember what card number that is in the Fool's Journey in Tarot. The Fool's Journey in Tarot is it's a real story, and I think it's a story of a spiritual teacher. I'm embarking on a journey. Your spiritual awakening, your first spiritual awakening is your Fool's Journey. Then you learn how to oh my goodness. Then you learn how to whatever happened to you on the Fool's Journey, you learn how to move out of that. You learn how to use it to the benefit, right? And that's when you become a high priestess. But see, the high priestess, the empress, there's 2 tiers. So not everybody's going to be a high priestess, and not everybody's going to be an empress. There's a path. Remember in the game of life where you had 2 ways to go. You had, am I going to take the college route, or am I going to take the job route? Straight out of high school. Well, am I going to be a high priestess, or am I going to be empress? Well, but then it depends though. So if you check the high priestess path, it's difficult to live this path. It's not easy. And it's in the empress. So I guess the high priestess would be like the spiritual study part, the spiritual college, not the physical college here, but the spiritual college, because you're learning how to deal with this gift. And it's the same thing with the male too. Are you going to do the high priest or emperor? And I think people choose the emperor and the empress a lot because the life is not that hard. But the life of a high priestess is hard. What do we deal with? Because we're beautiful. The empress is beautiful too, but we have the beauty. You can see the physical beauty, and you can see the spiritual beauty. It's a difference. Because the high priestess is physical and spiritual, and the empress is just physical. You got me? So then, what's next? I need to go get my deck, because I'm going through the tarot cards. And remember I said that I'm not a tarot reader? Well, I guess I'm a tarot reader now, because I'm breaking down the Fool's Journey. Okay, do I have Um, no, you gotta find a deck. Oh, man, I just need a book. Oh my God, it's taking forever. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the death and rebirth. We're 15? Hold on. So death is 13. Oh, I should have known it was 13, you know. So death and rebirth is 13. So you go through a period of hermit. Before that is the hangman. That's when you surrender to the cosmos. That's when you answer the call, right? But you've already been connected because you took that high priestess route. This is how I'm mosquito. God, they be everywhere. So this is how I'm connecting everything together, because somebody says something about a job application doesn't mean anything or whatever, and I had connected life to a job application. Well, yeah, what are you doing on a job application? You're selling yourself to the company. By living the life that you live, you're selling yourself to your ancestors. Like, I can do this. The task that you gave me, I can do it. But the thing about the hangman, it being so late in the tarot, it's something that you have to constantly do, is surrender to the cosmos. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your ancestors. What's below that? Justice. We're at the period of justice. This is spiritual. It's hard to physically understand the spiritual part. So we're at temperance. After the death and rebirth, we come to temperance. Let's go up and set it down, because we're going forward, not back. So you got to be able to alchemize all that crap that's being thrown at you. And now you have the tools because you had a death and rebirth. This is uh-oh. I think I think my download just ended. I think my download just ended. I will be posting this new video soon. This is Goddess Renix here. Thank you for listening to my videos. I now know what my role, my purpose is. I'm a guide. And I'm going to stop trying to push it all away because now I understand. But then I also know that if the good is listening, the bad is listening too. So you have to be careful with 1111. Yay! Okay, anyways, I have to go. I don't have no more downloads right now. So I will go. Bye.